everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Listen, I've been waiting to do this review for a long time because I want to see how it panned out. I also want to do my own little research on it and see what's going on with it. Now, the product I'm going to review today, and it's funny because when I do reviews, everybody goes, oh, you're selling out, you did a review, it's all pimping. And then when I go to like trade shows, everybody's like, oh, I love your reviews. So you know what? I'm going to do reviews, and this is a product I believe needs reviewed. Man Sports Pure PF3. There it is. See, here's the deal. You know, I get a lot of questions on this because it's a new category. What I like to call protein enhancers. They make the protein you take better. They make it work good. Now, what I wanted to do is put this in layman's terms so everybody understands what it is this does. Now, I don't want to go into really go into all the science behind it because there's a little bit, but I want to just give you a primer of what it is, and I do believe it's worth trying at least once. Like everything I say, I've actually tried this myself. I went through a bottle, and I do see a little bit, you know, it's hard to tell when you're an advanced bodybuilder, but I do think there is some valid reasons to try this, and I'll tell you why just from a digestive standpoint. Now, here's the thing is that when you're taking this, you want to like look at it like you're taking a high dose of BCAA, essential amino acids, where you want a super dose of functional value peptide protein fractions, IgG, albumin, growth factors, etc. Basically triggering the protein powder. This is actually the trigger within the protein powder that causes great effects on protein. Now, here's the deal. What I'm liking to do is I'm not saying take this between meals, take this with anything, do whatever. Actually, I have some in here right now. Saying to take it with a high quality protein, like an MTS nutrition whey, like a Cellucor whey, like a Dimetized whey. And what that does, it helps it work better. And I truly believe that there could be enough evidence for it to work better. Again, I want people to try and provide feedback. A lot of products, you know, a lot of products we have, we don't really know what the hell it does till you guys give us feedback, and then we know it's good. So I want you guys to try this and tell me if you felt anything different. Okay, tell me what you really felt about this, what the difference was. Again, it's a 75% functional value, which is extremely high in their blend. Here's the thing, the stuff was originally intended to be medical functional food for people that are going through chemo and cannot keep food down, they're losing lean muscle fast, suffer from irritable bowel syndrome. PF3 also has multiple patents pending for stopping stomach distress, lowering gut inflammation, and increasing lean muscle mass. The patent info is on the bottle right here. So if you want to look these up, you can. Basically, what Man Sports did, they acquired the rights in the sports nutrition area. It's safe, FDA approved, and there's a clear manufacturing of the pharmaceuticals. It's being used in pharmaceutical, and man, that they stick to their own arenas. Like Man Sports isn't going to go and sell this in the pharmaceutical industry, and vice versa. So let's go to some bullet points of what it is this product does, okay? Here's the deal. 1 scoop of PF3 in functional value equals 25 scoops of whey protein. That'd be an equivalent to, I believe they're talking a 20-gram scoop. When you're factoring the peptide protein fractions, IgG, albumin, growth factors, etc. But here's the deal. There's no macros here really to speak of, more functional purposes. So you can't replace your protein with this product. You can't take, I mean, we had issues with another product that literally people thought you could replace protein. If it has no macro value, it is not a protein. This also reduces stomach inflammation, which allows for better nutrient uptake and protein assimilation. Shuttles nutrients. It has a very high molecular weight. It's a glycoprotein, which means that it just shuttles right through you with it taking along nutrients, which is great for the pre and post workout window if you do want to deliver nutrients fast. You guys know I'm not a huge believer in nutrient timing. However, if you're looking at doing that, you know, this makes sense to do that. Build lean muscle faster with its super dose functional value, and safe for all ages. We always say 18 and above, but I would have no issue giving my children this, being that I've read what's in it and what it does. And it's extremely bioactive, which means that it has a 75% functional value, whereas you contain it, you know, compared to other things like plain colostrum, that's a 12 to 15% functional value. It's an extremely high molecular weight, 160,000, and the sourcing. It is serum protein isolate. No other protein contains the concentration of IgG and profile. It's essentially dried cow's blood. Yep. cow's blood. It's medical grade and essentially the stuff you'd give to people if they're really sick in the hospital. So it is the real deal as far as that's concerned. Okay, so the thing is that I think it's worth trying. It's a little much for me to just say, wow, buy this now, it's gonna work. I'll never say that because nothing works unless you do. But if you're looking for something new to try, which people are, I've had a lot of questions on PF3, you know what, here it is. And because it's meant to be taken with a protein, we've actually put a deal on it with MTS Nutrition Way. I'll link that down below. The deal's down below. So I'm gonna start taking it regularly. I was one of the first to have it. You guys saw it, a big tub of it, unflavored back in the day. I gotta say the candy grape is absolutely fantastic. I have it mixed with my MTS Fuel grape right here. I just actually had a protein shake, so sludge. So I'm having it with that. So that's the deal right now, guys. I really think this is worth looking into. Whether it pans out in the real world or not, that's up to you. But again, when I went to, well, the reason I can't talk is I was at trade shows for the past 2 weeks. And the thing people came up to me most is, I love your product reviews. I saw your product review on this. I saw your product review on that. So for those of you who don't like my product reviews, go to hell. They're coming up. And you know what? I'm not gonna go out on a limb and say that something's steroid-like, something's gonna do this, gonna do that. You guys know nothing works unless you do. And I will always stand by that mantra. But if you look for that little extra edge in supplementation, you know what? This is definitely worth trying. Is it the next big thing? I don't know. But the fact the pharmaceutical industry uses it, and I will tell you this, my digestion since using it the past week has been fantastic despite traveling and eating about 15 Oh Yeah Victory bars per day to hit my macros. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Just launching new products and telling you about them. And dried cow's blood, it's not a game. Boom!